Kobe made it.
You heard it. You heard it fall on the floor.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Internet. Welcome. My name is Jarod Lau. Gratefully joined by...
Hi, I'm ChiWen Chang.
And today, I will be making coffee for ChiWen, who is a professional, knowledgeable barista. Is that the correct term?
Sure.
Sure. Or how would... Alright, yeah, so...
A coffee maker.
A coffee maker. See, I am, at best, just an enthusiast. And, you know, I know some... I think I know my stuff, but I guess I'll be put to the test today. So you have to let me know
I won't look.
how I do. Alright.
I'll just drink it.
Alright. Because that's what matters. It's all that matters is just that it tastes good, right? But we take it seriously.
We do.
So we got our scale, we got our grinder. We're going to be measuring out 30 grams of coffee to 500 grams of water. Not to be mixed around. At one point I said 500 grams of coffee to 30 grams of water, which would be an interesting experiment.
Batch brew.
Yeah, right. So scale is zeroed. Here's where it is. The nice thing about using a big open container like this is I don't have to worry about spilling. We're a little off. Oh, that's half a gram off.
It's actually good because this grinder doesn't grind out exactly.
Oh, all right. So pro tip, this Hario hand grinder. You heard it here.
If you grind a little extra, it's good.
Okay, so we actually have 30.6 grams, but hey, we got the green light, so we're gonna
Cool, yeah.
So we're gonna roll with it. I'm gonna be very careful as to not spill this all over the floor, thus throwing our measurements off and then just voiding the process of using a scale entirely.
You only have 0.6 grams of leeway.
Yeah, right.
To drop on the floor.
So now that we got the grinder all loaded up with our beans here, all 30.6 of them, let's talk about the coffee we're brewing today. So it's from Mother Tongue Coffee out in California, and it is a Ethiopian with notes of violets, peach rings, and
Darjeeling tea.
Darjeeling tea. So
fancy.
We'll get that nice and close. So check it out. Check them out. Roasted in Oakland, California. Ethiopian
coffee is usually on the fruitier side. Most people. You should do that.
All right. So now that the coffee is ground, tell us about Ethiopian coffees.
I definitely am not an expert on Ethiopian coffee, but it's a lot of people's favorite just because it's usually light roast. It's usually very fruity. It's something that it's an identifiable African country. People are like, oh, I know where that is, sort of.
Sort of. We're gonna be brewing it via Hario V60. And then I remember that you got a fold on the filter. And we're gonna that's correct. And then the water is brewed to a crisp 95 degrees Celsius. And we're just gonna rinse the filter like every good person should. And then this little carafe is just a glass I got from Crate and Barrel for like $3. So
shout out to Crate and Barrel.
Shout out to Crate and Barrel. Sponsor me, please. Now we're gonna add the coffee. The most important part. Try not to spill anything anywhere.
See, it's exactly 30 now.
Wow. Okay, so it's gonna be impossible to like show you guys this, but
you just have to trust.
You have to trust that it is exactly 30 grams. 30.0, and we put 30.6 into the grinder. See, this is why she's a pro, because she knows these nuances. So, are you a fan of putting like the little divot, the little well in the middle?
I've seen people do it, and I think it's really funny, but I don't know if it really does anything for me.
Gotcha, because I usually just will kind of stir it. Commence the brewing. I'll usually just like stir it anyways, so it's to make sure that it's even. Or I saw there's that guy James, whatever, I can't think of his last name, the guy with like the gray hair who like talks about coffee, whatever, he's with the accent. He like will actually take it and like swirl it during the bloom.
Yeah, everyone has different ways of brewing a pour over a coffee over a V60. It also depends on the coffee, depends on your personal preference. the different like stirring or like swirling is just to agitate it.
Okay.
Which could also be due to the roast date. This one is beginning of December, so you should be fine.
Okay, great. So now we'll zero the scale, tear the scale, zero it, so that way we're purely calculating yield as opposed to, not.
Not the yield.
Not the yield. So now here's where it all goes down. So we have 30 grams of coffee in here, so I'm gonna be blooming it with 60 grams of water, still at that crisp 95 degrees Celsius. So I'm gonna start. The timer's built in the scale, so. There we go. Just make sure it's going. Man, I'm like really paying attention now. Concentration's on. Shit. So I may or may not. It's a little bit of leeway here. Not an exact 60, but 67 degrees. Not degrees, grams. Wow, just like really killing it right now, which isn't the end of the world. So I'm gonna bloom it for about 40 seconds, 40 to 45, sometimes 30, sometimes 40. There we go. Just get. I'm usually nice. Man, I'm like nervous. I've never been so nervous brewing a cup of coffee before.
Cool.
So
I like making people nervous.
So word on the street is you gotta put 60% of the coffee in the first like minute and a half. So like getting to like 300 grams and hopefully timing that at around the minute and a half, minute 15 mark. I love how exact I pretend to be and then I say about and these measurements. And then you just kind of let it cruise to about the 2-minute mark and then add the rest of the water.
I'm excited to drink it.
All right, great. So now we're adding the rest of our water, just slowly going until we hit 500 grams. And then so, speaking of socials, please be sure to check out ChiWen's, which I will put links in the description because you have a bit of a cappuccino, right? Is that how you say?
Yes. More than one account, as the kids say.
But links to all that will be below. Be sure to check it all out and support local coffee makers abroad. So now that we have that, I'm just going to give it a little gentle stir so that way the bottom doesn't get over extracted. And then we just let the final draw down. Somebody showed me this technique where you like pick it up and just like I don't know, just like not he like actually like dropped it onto the carafe for like some little extra gravity to like I guess a little extra squeeze. Yeah, get the like really just really going for that maximum extraction.
Okay.
So we'll see if that does anything, but it's definitely a good little showy technique.
It's a trick. It's a party trick.
Yeah, a little party trick, so that way when you stroll upon your friends who have no idea what you're doing, you can be like this coffee wizard, be like, yeah, give a little swirl, pick it up, drop it, that's what you're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. And nobody's going to question you unless somebody knows what they're doing, and they're like, see right through it.
If it works, it works.
This is true. And like everything nowadays is about aesthetics. About a little extra flourish, like a little salt guy.
Yeah.
Like if you drop your coffee grounds into the V60, like.
Yeah, you should have done that.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Mr. Chance.
Yeah, so here's the swirl. Actually, that's a terrible idea to do with the glass V60 because that was very hot. Oh. So I probably should have picked it up by the plastic thing, and then you go like. I don't have the confidence just to like drop it because I feel like it's just gonna like not like fall over. Spill everywhere, so they'll get a little firm.
That probably makes it a flat bed.
Gotcha.
Which people often associate with an even extraction.
Okay.
Compared to like a lumpy one, so maybe like the water went more down there or more down here.
Okay. So far it's not hugging the edges, which thumbs up. Little thumbs up. So
like for
yeah.
For not hugging the edges.
Yeah, it didn't hug the edges. So please, if you're watching right now, please click that like button or dislike. That's fair too.
If you want to be hugged at the edges, dislike.
If you like uneven extractions, then hit the dislike button because, you know, it's 2020. Engagement helps. Appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. Hashtag influencer.
Oh, up.
I don't even know.
Look at that, a flat bed.
Look at that, a flatbread pizza. Flatbread pizza, except coffee. So, nice. There we go. And then I feel like, you know, at the 5.5 minute mark as far as timing, I don't know if that's good or bad.
I'm just gonna drink it.
I'm just gonna drink it. That's ultimately it just comes down to taste because you can do all this fancy stuff, and if it doesn't, if it like doesn't taste good, then what does it even matter? So,
right. There are no rules technically.
So.
Because people are changing the brewing methods every day.
Right.
So if I were to be like, that's wrong, but then it tasted good, like who
whatever.
am I to say that?
Then it's just like, no, it's just unorthodox and it works. You know,
Yeah.
it becomes
Like
the Jarod Lau method. You know. So, but I do remember to preheat the mug. Actually, one of my friends started like it was like something like a 250 like comment thread on Reddit discussing if one should preheat the mug or not. Like people really like some people get really passionate about if you should.
I mean, if the mugs are stored in cold, refrigerated place, it might make a big difference.
All right, and try not to spill again.
Hot
Glass, but
95 degrees Celsius and cooling.
And cooling. Yeah, that's toasty. We're gonna go for it though. Also, there's no real good lip on this, so.
Okay, I'm just not gonna look.
Yeah, don't look. This is risky business. I'm just gonna dub like the Mission Impossible theme music onto this.
Cool.
Alright.
I'll play with scale.
Yeah, the Vegas odds are -500 that he just spills it all on the ground. So much on the table. There we go. Oh, it's so hot. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a paper towel. Coffee Pig is a very dark profession, guys.
It does.
Alright, well, there we go. Clean and ready. Kobe made it.
You heard it fall on the floor. You can hear it.
Moment of truth, I guess. But it's probably too hot to drink, right?
Yeah. And even holding this, you won't be able to tell because it's double wall.
Yeah, see.
We can sniff it.
We can sniff
smell
it. Alright. Let's see if we're getting these notes. Let's see.
Peach ring like a candy or like a...
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm more like, let's see. Yeah,
I can smell peach. Maybe like dried peach or dried mango.
I'm not gonna say anything because I just want your thoughts.
I do taste some kind of peach, but it tastes like peach like candy, so I'm guessing peach rings. Like
right.
It tastes kind of like the texture of a gummy.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Violet and I don't know what violets are supposed to taste like.
And I'm not too familiar with Darjeeling tea.
It's just a type of black tea.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's not as aggressive as like English breakfast. That disgusting sound I make after I drink this for me to taste it.
Yeah, it's
I realize for non-coffee people, they're always like, oh, what are you doing?
No, it's okay. I've warmed them up on the channel, telling them about the importance of the slurp, so that way it like coats the palate, so that way you can really taste all the notes and the whole tongue map, and really, yeah, just so that way you can really experience the taste in its truest form. So what are your thoughts? Did I do a good job, bad job, in the middle?
I would not be upset if I ordered a coffee and got this. How much would I pay for it? No.
I would only charge you like 50 cents.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very happy.
Alright, great. Great value.
$2 tip.
$2 nice. I'll take it.
$2.50 for a 10, maybe an 8-ounce.
Sweet. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out ChiWen's Coffee Chat where we talk about her story and just about what she's got going on. Link in the description or wherever I can put it on the video. But please check it out. She's incredible, incredible work, and just really looking forward to sharing that story with you all. As always, comments, likes, dislikes, subscriptions, it all helps. Looking to build a community, looking to get more people here. So feel free to reach out to me or ChiWen in any of our socials, again, below. Thanks, and until next time, peace.
Peace indeed.
the grind.